people of Illinois, long have you prospered under the rule of Ilkhan Pritzker, but now ride beneath me, and we will reclaim the throne of Chicago. Hello, everyone. That's a joke that, like, 2 people will get. How we all doing? Oh. Well, there I am. Where's my game? Okay. Okay, it sounds like there's a very loud TV nearby, next door, so apologies if that comes through, not a lot I can do about that. Nice yard, thank you. So, I've done a little bit of a test run as a horse nomad in CK3 yesterday after stream, and I did not do very well and I got my shit pushed in. So, that may be how tonight goes. We'll see. And yeah, as expansions go, this is entirely on material for the Eurasian steppe. So pretty much anything east of Europe and north of India, pretty much. Okay, there's my loading screen. Honestly, listening to the episode of Full of Civilizations about the Mongolian Empire was genuinely really interesting. Absolutely fascinating culture that you did not want to be on the wrong end of. Hello, Frankie. Once we're in game, I'll get like the in-game music going. Genghis Khan. Gacha Khan. Honestly, the only Khan that I have time for is Shaka Khan. It's a bit of a boomer joke, but... Can my game load, please? Why is this taking so long? Okay, here we go. So yeah, I did a little bit of a test game, and I got my shit absolutely pushed in. These are the main... The main issue is the Khazars. Could place the Magyars, actually. I don't know. Getcha accidentally installs game to 5,400 RPM HDD stream delayed. Yeah, that has actually happened once before. My first attempt at streaming Alan Wake 2, I accidentally installed to a HDD rather than an SSD. And the game barely ran. So yeah, what this expansion adds is... The biggest thing is the nomadic government type. This is a completely new government type that's pretty much only available in this part of the world, and it's as the name suggests, it is to reflect the nomadic horseborn peoples of this particular area. So I probably want to play one of these. I just need to decide who or where. In terms of big nomadic states, the two big ones are the Khazars, which are a Jewish nomadic state, and the Kyrgyz Khanate, who are Tengri worshippers, which is kind of what we associate more with the Mongolic people, as it were. And the Turkics as well. I could just start like right in the corner of the map, but the issue is like you're completely blocked off by this giant wad of like pissed off horse nomads. Yeah, there's not really anywhere you can go where you're not right on the doorstep of someone much bigger and scarier than you. Horseborn. I could be the Magyars, but they start as kings, which, I mean, I guess I could do, but I don't know. I feel like being like right out in the sticks somewhere, you know? Okay, these are Kemek. They get Kipchaks. Kyrgyz. Interesting. They get tribes of the north. Can recruit Matokan warriors as men-at-arms. I glanced at this trait before, but I didn't read too much into it. Countries of this culture start with Siberian permafrost modifier that reduces development and control. If the Holdren County have culture with this cultural tradition, Siberian permafrost does not lower control and actually provides bonuses. Siberian permafrost modifier can be removed by expand steps decision or feudalize holding interaction. Tribal building upgrades do not require innovations. Encounters this culture that have Siberian permafrost modifier cannot take adopt feudal ways or adopt feudal ways through leech decisions. +4 battle advantage in winter. A lot of hills danger reduction, a lot of tiger danger reduction. I'm not gonna lie, this actually kind of sounds interesting. But I don't want to start as like, you know, just this huge, like, intimidating state. Could go with the Buryats. They're Tarumic, so that's a Siberian faith. Can't play as herders. Herders are non-playable, same as theologies. You know what, fuck it. Let's start right here in the middle of Siberia. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? As the Galzud. Galzud? Galzud. Yeah. Siberians believe in a horizontal world where men and beasts all live in clans, linked together through alliance or vengeance. Hunting is a core part of the equilibrium between taking and giving life, and with death, all souls travel downstream to reincarnate in the clan they lived in previously. They get ancestor worship, ritual celebrations, sanctity of nature. Sanctity of nature is only bonuses because we don't really build buildings. Ritual celebrations, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, you know what, let's do it. An endless sea of grass and rock. The steppe is not a merciful home. Tents get assembled and disassembled with the change of the seasons. Whole villages moved over a harsh blizzard or a more powerful enemy. Man is at the mercy of the beasts. What the herd needs to survive is what the herd will get. Who will conquer the elements and rise as the Khan of Khans? So, there's a bunch of new mechanics. Every province has something called fertility, which is here. The more fertility you have, the better. Fertility is transformed into herds, or herd size. Herd size is maybe the single most important thing for nomadic realms. Okay, I need limited dominance. Dominance is basically a nomadic version of... Alright, so I need a herd size of 2,500. It's the Musk mentality that's fucked up. They don't have councils, they have what are called Kurultai, which are basically like councils but much more freeform. They do get spy masters though, so we'll have a spy master, we'll have Bodhi the wolf, and I'll just assign these guys to my Kurultai. I don't have anyone that goes in these two slots here, so... you are not married. Okay, that's... Okay, no one's willing to give me a marriage that gives me an alliance. That's fine. We'll just go for someone who has good genes. And lifestyle, martial. Wonderful. Okay. I foresee a lot of fighting, so that works for me, actually. Oh, are these guys on foot? They are on foot. Okay. I can't afford anyone at the moment, so... I'm curious what their stats are. So, 16 damage, 16 toughness, 20 screen. Compare that to 36 to... Yeah, their stats are much worse. However, they are a third of the price. And they counter skirmishes. Pretty much the only thing they have going for them is their terrain and winter bonuses. Yeah, that's the only thing they have going for them is they're good in certain terrains. And they're good in the winter. Okay. That's a bit of a shame. So... the duchy is here. Yeah, I need horses. Okay. I have 125 men, that is not enough to go raiding with. I need money. Okay, I'm just going to progress time for a bit, see how we do. The bigger the herd, the more levies you get. So the more horse riders you have. Yeah, that's the only issue around here, actually, is it's all mountains. So it actually probably isn't worth my time going horses straight away. Because it's all mountainous terrain around here. What I am going to do is I'm going to get one of my guys to manage fertility in my land to try and preserve... Basically, I think where I am, the less I have to migrate, the better. So if I can keep the land fertile, that helps me. So what I need are horses. How I can get horses is tributaries. So, this is a herder. This is Shepherdess Zalfishan of Chuya. And I can make her into what's called a nomadic tributary. If I make her a tributary, she will transfer some prestige and some of her herd to me. Every however long. Well, I think monthly. And she gets a truce with me. Nomads are all about managing tributaries. She's a tributary of someone else. Can I take his tributaries away from me? Away from him? No. Okay, that's a rival nomad tribe. They have more troops than me, though. Yeah. Okay, I definitely want to get some of these Matakans online, then. Yeah, I think we're going to have a bit of a slow start here, just while I get the ball rolling. The number one thing is just gonna be surviving these guys, because he's very scary. I think best I can hope to do is lure them into fighting me in the mountains, where their steppe, like their horses just can't really do anything for them. I think that's gonna be the best play. Just go ultra defensive, kind of like my Georgia game. Okay, almost got enough for these. And much like adventurers, nomads get a movable capital like this that they can build. First thing I'm going to get is millet storage. That increases my herd capacity and gives me additional fertility growth. It all comes down to the herds. The herds are key. Okay, my wife died, giving childbirth immediately. Oh, I have a 10-year-old son. I didn't notice. I'd rather have you know stewardship. Okay, new wife time. Yeah, that works. So he's a tribute. Okay, pretty much all the tribes around here are tributaries to someone. Tributary to me, tributaries to those guys. And yeah, as a nomad, I've noticed if you're not raiding, you're fighting over tributaries or grazing land. Stalwart leader, because I'm going to be doing fighting. Stalwart leader gives you additional prowess, which just means you do better in duels and you're harder to kill in combat during a battle. 75% to go very well, 90% to go well. Yeah, we'll go very well. And I get a free perk unlock. Nice. Serve the crown. Okay. He's got 23 martial, so I'm going to get him organizing raiders. Organizing raiders gives me additional max loot on my armies, we take less attrition while raiding, and our raid speed and movement is much higher. What are your good? He's good at... Oh, okay. This runs off stewardship, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, his stewardship's really bad, but there's not a lot I can do about that at the moment. And I'm being raided. Wonderful. I can't really fight that, unfortunately, so... I think I'm just gonna have to take it. Yeah, he took 100 of my herd. That's fine. He'll get what's coming to him later. Word carries rumors of a group of ducks sighted in the mountains of Katera. A perfect opportunity to train our falcons. Bird sighting. I'll train the dogs. I'll take the prestige, it's fine. I can't really afford hosting hunt soon, so... Okay. These guys look pretty dope, though, I'm not gonna lie. These war princes are the defenders of the Cold Tiger and fight well where horses and raiding parties can scarcely go. Right, yeah, let's have a look at the permafrost modifier. Defender advantage +6, development decline -6 per month. That's huge, Jesus. Additional building slots +1, building construction cost in forest and taiga -60. -6 development is actually insane. Hey, Rob. Yeah, so this is incredibly inhospitable land that we're in right now. I had a daughter. Bam. And Bama is sickly. Okay, I have enough men to go out raiding myself now. Or I can declare a war. I'd prefer to do that with an ally or with more troops. So I'm just going to keep building up my troops for now. I've actually got a pretty decent income coming in, so it's not the end of the world. I've got another daughter. Eugenia. And my son is almost of age. Educating her since she's 0 years old. Yeah? What about it? Are these guys skirmishers or archers? They're archers, okay. Good to know. Like, I know they have bows in the art, but you know, it's worth checking, right? Okay, I now have 568. That should be enough to turn this guy into a tributary. Right, I need to bait him into attacking me. Hey buddy, you should totally come in here and attack me. He's not going to move because he's defender. Oh, he fucked up, I think. Yeah, he has light cavalry in the mountains. And I have mountain troops. Okay, I may just win this then. Yeah. Alright, let's watch this. There we go. That tribe now pays me tribute. Gonna have my son manage, because he's got much better stewardship. Okay. No marriages from Alliance, really? Okay, well, let's get you a wife. Lustful, stubborn, calm, brave, and just. Ooh, Okay, so nomads have designated heirs. However, you need to make sure that all of your Kurultai are on board before succession, otherwise they cause problems. So if I were to die now, it would be chaos. I need to get these guys on side. I can't really do that just yet. But later. Yeah, you can negotiate obedience with them, but he's just really not interested in it at the moment. Ooh, he invited me to a hunt. May not arrive in time. Well, we can try. Oh, I can't even afford the travel costs, so... How many troops do you... Oh, 2,000. Okay. Noted. She borders one of my tributaries. They do not border your realm or that of your tributary. Yeah, that's a tributary. Okay. Yeah, I do not have... Oh, I've almost got enough herd though to increase my dominance. It is time to prove my dominance over the area and subjugate those who live here. All will be trampled under our hooves as we take what is rightfully ours. There we go. So that's now all my land. Next step is this area here. However, I need 10,000 herd size for that, so that's gonna take some doing. How much does a hunt cost, actually? Oh, I could do a neige. Hunt hundreds of animals to show prowess and strength. Gain legitimacy, gold, dread, and prestige based on it. Yeah, okay. Oh, it only cost me herd. Okay. Gonna be a slow burn this place. Yeah, I mean, it's also me learning how to horse nomad, so... This is, like, literally all this content came out yesterday, so... We've not really had time to, like, learn it yet. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The masters of the chase are figuring out which area our participants will gather all the animals for the Great Nage. Knowing the land is the first of many steps towards success. My horse is as excited about the prospects of the hunt as I am. It knows great challenges are awaiting us the next couple days. Yeah, no, the OST is great. Throat singing is so cool. I think it's the only way the human voice can do a harmony, like 2 tones at once, is via throat singing. See, I could raid these guys, but they're just going to smack my army into paste if I do that. Unless I take advantage of the fact that I'll have the terrain advantage, which actually may be worth doing. I'll save scum it after the hunt, I think. Horse riders are lined up behind me in a column stretching out to the left and right. My High Chieftain, they're all awaiting the signal to begin, Diane tells me, as he leans a bit closer. The preparations are done. I knock an arrow, lift my bow, and let the arrow fly. With a pained scream, I see a plump goat fall twitching to the ground. Panicked bleating follows as chaos spreads among the beasts, followed by the rhythmic thump of hooves as the riders set out on the hunt. Show me the strength of the Galazud Boreats. Me and the squad. Okay. So these are the different ways to approach the hunt. Somewhat more successful, significantly more successful, yeah. Ooh, he found a bow. I'll take that. So what do I get for this? Legitimacy, prestige, gold, and... Yeah, this is really worth doing. This is such a good event. Me and the squad rolling up. Yeah, we should leave some deer to repopulate. I'm about to become a level 99 war chief. Nice. 11 dread, 150 prestige, 25 gold, 10 legitimacy. Puts me to legitimacy level 2. Something I don't think I've ever explained, by the way, in all the time I've played CK3 is dread. So, most characters get a maximum of 100 dread. Nomads get 150. And it basically just cows your vassals into submission. Got our headphones plugged in just in time to hear level 99 war chief. Good. You heard the important part then. My favorite mods in CK3 are glitching for cosmetics. Glitching for cosmetics? Also, hi Marissa. Okay, so there's... Oh, it uses the situation system. Okay. So, in terms of the game, the seasons last for years. Obviously, in reality, they don't, but I see. Okay, it's like the situation phase. Got it. As in, the ones that allow my character to have long curly hair without jewelry. Oh, yeah. Honestly... I don't know. It would be nice if we could get more freedom in terms of that stuff. Like, being able to tweak like clothing colors, for example, would be nice. Maybe being able to accessorize more. Ooh. Again, it's weird it's saying doesn't border my realm or that of my tributaries, because I have a tributary that does border them. So I don't get what's going on there. Unless it means that their suzerain doesn't border me. Which is true. Yeah. I'm just gonna test this. Sibir stream. Okay. I just want to see if, even though I'm critically outnumbered, my raids actually go okay because I have the terrain advantages. Okay, there's no money to be made there, there's some money to be made there. Genghis Khan's ruining your day. He ruined a lot of people's days. Yeah, they got like 900 troops, but I'm hopeful that with the... Actually, no, let's head them off now rather than them getting the defense bonus there. I'm hopeful that with the terrain bonuses we get, especially rough terrain expert, that might be enough to tip the scales. Oh, I think I see what happened. They didn't move because they were too busy raiding. I think I can conceivably win that fight. It'll be close, don't get me wrong, it will be close, but I think I can win it. Yes, you actually can't move the troops until they're done raiding, I think. That's interesting. And is there no way to call off the raid? That'd be nice if that's a thing. Unless there is a way to do it, I'm just missing it. He's gonna beat me there. Yeah, it's not enough. What is he fielding? It's all horse riders. A river crossing? If you could tell me where there's a river crossing in here, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, okay, I need to bait them into attacking me. In this terrain, with that number disparity, if I attack, I lose. Sorry, this is me just like, kind of like, testing some stuff. Alright, let's see where he goes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's like night and day. I did get wounded, though. Let's see if we can bait them into a couple more engagements like that. Yeah, attack me. Come on. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay. I had to test it. Okay, I had to test it. So, I can conceivably raid with that, I just don't have enough men for it yet. I'm actually doing okay for horses, what I need is money. That goes plus 25, and it gives additional prestige. That gives plus 30, and herd income. I'm gonna get barter stalls, I think. When I get more tributaries, I want to get the royal yard, or the court yard. Because that gives you additional herd and vassal, like, gold income. Oh, you can only do that if you border a non-nomadic realm. Right, okay. In that case, I probably want to make my men better. Right, that's knight effectiveness. That's troop effectiveness, okay. Alright. I want to see what the sub-buildings for that are. It's worth getting the goats as well. Additional herd capacity, that doesn't really do much for me at the moment. However, the additional fertility in mountains does, so yeah, we'll get goats. We are herding goats. We are fearsome nomadic warriors that herd goats. Okay, meanwhile you get arch damage plus 10. Army loot capacity, semi-permanent barracks, plus 20, plus 10. Yeah, I'll get that first. Okay. It's so weird that I can't invade this person. It's so strange. Are you not paying tribute to me? You're not. Well, that's not... Yeah, okay. Okay, so... Who is this? Right, the guy I was just fighting is demanding that I pay tribute to him. He can go fuck himself. Invade me, dickhead. We've seen how that ends in an alternate timeline. I can go to ground in these mountains and just kill you all day. Oh, one of my tributaries just got displaced. Oh, he moved up there. Okay. Okay, that's additional piety. That's vassal opinion. Alright. I'm actually gonna get you doing that. Domestic affairs. High mighty high chieftain, a strange voice calls out. For many moons the Lord has made me search for you. In my dreams I've seen you lay down at a wolf's feet. You opened your bloody mouth and from it the symbol of the menorah fell. Oh, he's trying to convert me to Judaism? Yeah, Khazariism. I think I'm okay with my pagan gods at the moment. But please stay with me, because I need more courtiers. And invited to a hunt. Yes. I'm going to be doing a lot of hunts, so probably going to speed through some of these. Ooh. Free dread by leaving one of my vassals to get mauled by wolves. Hell yeah. Honestly, that event's so good. Once I'm back home, I should do mine as well. I think I need to do Nerges like as often as possible. There's like no downside. Oops. Diane's bow, Diane's composite bow. The raid speed isn't... it's like marginal, but I'm not using archer cavalry, so yeah, use that one. Warring against the shepherds. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how this would go down at the time, you know? That's kind of just what these people did. I'm not really interested in calling for a confederation, because I kind of want the land around here. It's these Buryak guys, they're the issue. He actually doesn't have... I actually have more troops than him. The issue is he has allies. That's kind of like my main sticking point at the moment. Although, if that's the case, can I raid him? Do I have enough to raid now? Let's find out, shall we? It's going to be close. He has very high quality troops. He has a lot of champions. Oh, can't catch me. Yeah, fight me here. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. 36 dead, 166 killed. Yeah. Eat shit, buddy. And you know what? I'm going to burn down your other settlement as well. What are you going to do about it? Which son is this? Trusting Bossy. He's stewardship as well. Yeah, trusting. Okay, now time to go back of all of our stolen loot. Oh, what happened to your dad? Died from his wounds. Oh, I think I think I might have done that. That's actually really good for me. I'm gonna save just in case. Yeah, he's lost his allies. Hell yeah. Pay me tribute. If you pay me tribute, the raids will stop. If you do not pay me tribute, the raids will continue. Completing a hunt provides piety. Yeah, piety. Mystical ancestors. I could take or leave this one. Medicinal herbalists. Okay, I guess. Yeah. I don't know where his armies run off to. If I give you horses, will you be obedient? You will. Will that work for you as well? No, not for you. Or for you. Okay. Well, I managed to get one of my Chultai under control. Honestly, like, it's one thing to introduce the nomads, and it's great that the nomads are in the game now. But being able to play as the nomads and not be able to raid China, it's like, it makes things so much harder, you know? Where do you think most of their money came from? It was burning down China. I'm not sure I want shy. What else we got? Got impatient. No, not glad. Yeah, you know what? Keep shy. Whatever. Shy's pretty bad, though. I probably should have gone for impatient instead. Oh well. It's the younger son. He's the spare anyway, so... What are you gonna do? Okay, they're now paying tribute to me. Yeah, we're getting like Central to East Asia later. I think they said late this year, but I'm not 100%. It's gonna be the end of the current quote-unquote season of content, so that's gonna be the big one. You know, I could just get more Maticans. There's nothing stopping me from getting more Maticans. Just to capitalize on that sweet, sweet terrain bonus. That delicious terrain bonus. Rack Morale, hello. Is it Morale or Morale? Sorry, it's one of those things where it's like, I read your name constantly, but I don't know how to say it. Wow. Picardi, hello. Did I just get raided? I did. Bring Bunny, thank you for the raid. What were you doing tonight? I really need to get that alert fixed. Wow. Playing some Phasmo. Oh, how did that go? Man, it's been so long since I played Phasmo. I actually kind of miss it. But I just know that the next time I play like Phasmophobia, I'll just do a really bad like Zach Baggins impression. You know? Wait, wasn't this guy used to be my trip? Oh, you son of a bitch. You were paying tribute to me and you switched to paying tribute to someone else. Well, that won't do, will it? I've worked, so I just don't pay attention to it myself since folks often change it. Rack's also fine. Oh, I got to say it right, though. It went really well. That's awesome. Actually, yeah, excuse me. I'm the Khan of Siberia, okay? Or I will be. I'm the one who does the raiding. I don't get raided, alright? You think you can raid me? Me and my Matakan warriors will may have something to say about that. This is me. I'm Osur Galzud of a Siberian people, north of the Mongols. But welcome in, Raiders. I'm Ash, or Gachapan, depending on what you prefer. And we're trying out the new expansion pack for Crusader Kings 3, which actually came out yesterday, but I missed it, so we're doing it today. I completely missed that this came out. You're playing like the first faction we ever played in CK3. Well, they have raiding mechanics now. Isn't that cool? And I'm just scooping up tributaries in the area. I want everyone in this part of the world paying tribute to me. Did I just have another son? he's slow. Oh, Taeyasung. I'm sorry. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. He's not the fastest horse in the herd. Poor Taeyasung. I need to upgrade the main yard. I need to save up money for that. What? What? Oh, he's a hunchback. They actually added hunchback graphics. Okay. Yeah, it used to be if you had the hunchback trait, it was never physically represented, but that looks like that's been added in. Yeah, it's showing me as having horses, but... Oh, I guess the horse riders, yeah. My wife is homesick. The guy I just conquered to pay tribute to me just decided to stop. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, my man? And he just displaced one of my tributaries. And now he's paying tribute to me again. I don't get it. I don't get what this guy's plan is. Oh shit, I think I'm losing. Yeah, I am. Nope, never mind. There we go. I just conquered him as a tributary and he immediately swore off it. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something about maintaining tributaries? I just conquered you. Oh, it's because I don't have a border with him anymore because of this fucking guy. Oh my god. He's actually costing me tributaries that I'm fighting wars for because I'm no longer bordering them so they can stop paying me tribute. That's enraging. I need to do something about that guy. I need a bigger herd. I need more men. Yeah, she just randomly decided to... Oh no, she's paying tribute to him. Okay. And he's paying tribute to me. Alright. Okay, that's fine. You get a pass. Don't like you. Where did you come from? Oh, they're the Oirats. Okay, that IRL, that was a very big horde. I could make... I could tributize them. I'm gonna save scum before this, because you never know how this war's gonna go. Okay, you may be a big player down in Mongolia, but you should pay me tribute. Stretch. Hydrate. That's actually a good point. It is incredibly warm in this room tonight. It's probably the warmest night of the year so far, and because of my mic settings where you guys hear every little thing in the room, I don't want to turn my fan on. So, it's a little toasty in here, not gonna lie. I'm now in love with my wife. Let's go. Okay, where is his army? Because I want to fight defensively if I can. I want to fight in the mountains. Oi, yo. Hope everyone's doing well. Dragon Denton, hello. How's it going? Roasted Leaf, hello. So many familiar faces. Or names. I mean, I shouldn't let you guys know I can see your faces. I've just lost a border of the Oirats. Oh no, I haven't quite yet. I see you, you son of a bitch. It's this fucking guy again, isn't it? No. Who are you? Oh, that's my tributary. Why is my tributary's army hostile? I'm gonna put him in his place. Yeah, I have no idea where my enemy in this war actually is. He's just gone off somewhere. We're all friends here. Wait, you can? I shouldn't have told you that. Huh? Okay. Got him. Got him. Got their ass. Look at that. Oh, look at me. I brought a horse to find a mountain. Guess what, idiot? Mountain archer infantry. Fuck you. Have fun in whatever hell that you have. They're Tengri. I don't know what the Tengri hell is. Honestly, some stuff I learned in that Mongol Empire documentary by Full of Civilizations. There's so much cool stuff about the Mongol Empire. There's a giant lake somewhere in Asia. I forget exactly where. It's like super deep. It's one of the deepest points you can go. And I think they believe that's where one of their or like the chief of their gods live, or like their main god. He like lives in this giant lake, and for, you know, for most of the people that lived in this area, that's the closest thing they would see to the ocean. That's not good. Where did all those come from? Yeah, that's not good. Where did you get 34 commander advantage? Where did you get all those men from? Where did you get all those men from, and where did you get that goated fucking command bonus from? What just happened? Apparently Tengriism has principles akin to Buddhist reincarnation. Oh, okay. Yeah, the religion that we have as well is similar to it as well. We're Tarumists, and they also believe in reincarnation. Okay, this war actually went from being kind of easy to quite threatening. I need to lock in. I need more men. Okay, I don't have vision around here. He's moving south. I should be able to get this back before he turns around, but we'll see. It's risky. Risky. Is he going to contest? No, he is not. Good. Alright. I was a little nervous there for a second. I'm losing a lot of men to attrition. We got Sarge some new toys and he wants them. That's actually huge. As someone who has a pet who is completely disinterested in any toy I give him, that's actually huge. You can say it's a big step for mankind. This is one of the biggest steps of all. Absolutely. That's a really bad attack. That's mountains and I'm crossing a river. Should be okay. Yeah, I'm taking like big losses in a bunch of these fights, which again isn't ideal, really. Any particular goal I'm pushing for this run? Not really. It's to experience the new Horse Nomad gameplay, which I really don't know much about how it works. I guess become Khan of Khans and lay waste to the world. If I could become the Scourge of God as a Siberian nomad, I'll be happy. That's a lot of men. That's a lot of men, and they're coming to fight me. What? Who are you, and why are you hostile? That's a nomadic uprising. Shit. Yeah, they're revolting. I'm just gonna kind of let them do their thing, I think. My daughter came of age. I like her hat. Ooh, you can get me an alliance. Oh, I got you baited. I actually got baited. Okay. You know what, just fight it. Fuck it, we fight. Yeah, no, I'm getting absolutely pasted. This was meant to be a straightforward war, and it's been anything but. Scourge of God and Khan of Khans are such badass titles. Yeah, two different people, because I got it wrong, because Genghis Khan, or Shinggis Khan, as he called himself, or he didn't call himself, other people called him that, He described himself as the punishment of God. The scourge of God was Attila the Hun, who laid waste to Rome centuries earlier. Yeah, Genghis Khan is the guy who was like, I'm the punishment of God, you must have sinned for God to send a punishment such as me. Which, again, is a really cool thing to say to people, except for the fact that he was conquering a city and laying it to waste and, like, destroying a giant library there, you know? Yes, his given name was Temujin. Genghis Khan is, like a title. Yeah, his actual name is Temujin. Who are these guys that I'm fighting? This was such a clusterfuck, I'm kind of tempted to just peace out of it. Like, I'm running, like, the costs and calculations in my head, and I'm like, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to pursue it. What, I get a tributary at the end of this who's been absolutely ripped apart by, like, 5 civil wars going on at once? Yeah, I don't know. I have way more men than him, including allies. But he has so many enemies that his enemies are fighting me for the right to fight him, and that's how he's winning. It's actually like a big brain strat. He's fucking up so badly that so many people want him dead that they're fighting each other for a shot at him. Actual 5th dimension chess being played here. I've seen a documentary on the Mongol military, and apparently all of their battlefield commands are composed as poetry because rhythm and rhymes make it easier to remember text. That's interesting. I think my favourite thing about them is they would hang strips of raw meat beneath their saddles. And as they rode their horses throughout the day, the meat would be tenderized. And they would then eat it at night. And as a result, their scouts were able to scout without lighting fires at night, which meant that they could move stealthily. It's super smart until you consider the fact that they're eating raw meat, but in terms of a tactical advantage, yeah, it was a very good idea. I mean, I guess it's like eating steak tartare, but, you know, it's a slab of raw meat between a horse and a saddle. Like, I think in a pinch as well, they would drink their horse's blood. But that was very much not a preferred thing. That was a desperation thing, typically. And the other cool thing that Genghis Khan did was every time he conquered a people, he would adopt a member of that clan or people into his family as a brother or sister, and that was kind of how he legitimized a lot of his conquests that way, and it meant he had an absurd number of adopted siblings. Yeah, his mother raised, like, dozens of children, I think. Steak tartare in Polish is called Tatar, which is the same word used to describe a Turkic nomad. Yeah, the Tatars, yeah. I'm not 100%. Are Tatars and Cossacks the same thing, or are they different? I think Cossacks are Caucasian, right? They're not the same thing. No, okay. Can I end this war? Please? Excuse me, just having another drink. I'm not looking forward to it getting warmer than it currently is. Tatars were Turkic and Cossacks were from Zaporozhye in Ukraine. Ah, I see. Okay, got you. I understand, yep. You can play as the Turkic people in this. They actually get a really cool, they get some really cool cultural stuff. I think Turkics are down here, yeah. They get iron cavalry. With like cataphract archers and shit. It's so cool. Yeah, they get like armored cavalry archers. Heavy metal stuff. Boo. Zaporizhian Cossacks are just one of the hosts though. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why I got it mixed up in my head that Tatars were related. Nice. Okay. The Oirats are now paying tribute. He is now paying tribute. They're paying tribute, they're paying tribute, they're paying tribute. I need more tribute. I need that sheep as tribute. Demand as tributary. Yes. I have a need. And the need is for more tribute. I should probably build up the camp a bit more. I need 148 for the next level of yurt. There's a European account of one of the Great Khans. I think it might have been... I forget which Khan it was. It wasn't Genghis Khan. It was, I think, his grandson. They have an account of the size of his yurt on one of these carts, and it's absurdly huge. Like, going by this European account. They are, for the most part, multi-ethnic. Yeah. I think I mentioned this before as well. That was the documentary where I learned about the one of the Khans was like, alright, we're gonna have a debate to see which religion is the right one. And he invited a bunch of Christian, Jewish, Islamic, and Buddhist priests, and they had a big debate. However, the debate partly went off of Mongolian wrestling rules, which meant that between rounds you had to drink. And as a result, by the end of it, everyone was incredibly drunk. The guy who wrote the account was one of the Christian delegation. And in his mind, he won the debate. But apparently, according to people that were there, the Muslims and the Christians wound up getting along really well. Because the thing is like, if you know much about religion, Christians and Muslims agree on like 80 to 90% of things. It's really just the details where they differ. So by the end of it, like, the imams and the priests were just kind of, like, singing along together, and they were getting kind of rowdy. The Buddhists were not, apparently. And then in the end, the Khan just kind of said, you've all got points. No single religion wins. I think he described them as each faith is a finger upon a hand. However, by the end of it, they're all the same hand, you know? Okay, this is going to be the third time I've conquered this guy to pay me tribute. Diane? Why do you have one of my guys hostage? I mean, I don't care, you can keep him, but... it was actually interesting hearing his account, because I believe it was somewhere around here, like, was where this kind of capital of the empire was. And this, I think he was a Flemish priest, ran into a German lady. And apparently she was taken in a raid, like, years earlier. Got brought over to, like, the middle of the empire and just kind of started a new life for herself. Like, she married another European. And there was a accomplished silversmith as well, who made like he made like a singing statue for the Khan, which is kind of famous. It has not survived to today because it was pretty much instantly melted down after the Khan died. But yeah, there are accounts of Europeans meeting each other kind of in like Central Eurasia, like, or Eastern Central Eurasia, miles away from home, and just being like, oh yeah, I've been here for years. It's really not that bad. Okay, let's check my tributaries. Who melts a singing statue? People who wanted access to a ridiculous amount of silver, because it was made of silver. And it turns out that someone would like climb into it, and then he would like kind of speak through a mouthpiece, and I think it also was a fountain that could dispense wine. I'm like half remembering this now, I might need to verify this. Yeah, okay, so look up the Khan's drinking fountain. In fact, let me just, I do not wish to sign up for the newsletter. I'm not a robot, though. So that's an artist's rendition of what it looked like. Yeah, complete with silver fruit and an angelic automaton, it flowed with various alcoholic drinks for the grandson of Genghis Khan and guests. The silver tree of Karakoram. Where's Karakoram? Yeah, Karakoram is here. So you had French and German people meeting up here. And a European made this on commission from the Khan. And the priest who was there, the missionary, he also made a note of the fact that he was very impressed by the Buddhist priest robes. Because if you imagine a Buddhist priest, they have these like brilliant red robes. and apparently they fucked with him because he asked them what dye they used to get it such a lovely shade of red, and they just bullshitted him with like this insane excuse. They were like, "Oh yeah, it's this magic like hopping monster that lives in the mountains, and we get them drunk, and then we harvest like a drop of their blood, and we use that to dye our robes." And he's like, "Oh wow, that's so cool." So yeah, I think they were just fucking with him. Oh. Prisoner in my own body. I'm only 54, come on. Alright, I need to get ready for succession. 3 of my 4 Kurultai are not obedient. What can I do about this? Yeah, I think I want Badmazap to be my heir. Oh no, I need 1,000 prestige for that. Okay, that's fine. Namzil can be my heir. Okay, I've got plenty of tributaries. I think now I just need to focus on building up my economy and my troops for when succession happens. At the moment, the Kurultai are under control. But things can change. I've almost got 5,000. I need 10,000 for the next tribe level. Not tribe level, you know what I mean. Like dominance. My daughter can marry. Ooh. You look like you're a big deal. You are a big deal. Yes. The Baka Buyats. Who are they? You're not paying me tribute anymore. Oh. Yeah, I'm a little miffed that like tributaries can just randomly decide they're gonna stop paying you tribute. Because I guess I just don't understand what dictates when they can and when they can just randomly decide they're gonna stop doing that, you know? They can break free if their requirements aren't met. Okay. I guess I have to look up what those requirements are then. Torchbearers are nomadic siege engines, basically. They're just guys with sticks that are on fire. Oh no, you're not getting away from me that easy, buddy. You're not getting away from me that easy. Also, oh wait, I'm infirm. I should not be leading the army. My existence is torture. Duh. Okay, he broke free because I don't have a border with him anymore. I've lost like most of my tributaries. Yeah, I just don't think I understand how the tributary system works. I think in order to retain more tributaries in this area, I need the kingdom of Buryatia. But I can't do that until I have 10,000 herd size. Yeah, I just need to focus on building up herd size. I got poke cake. What's poke cake? Yeah, I need to do some raids. I need money and I need horses. If you're not going to pay tribute to me anymore, I'm going to come over and take it. Oh, and I died. Okay, so I'm now playing as my son, Namzil. How did Dad die? He died of heart failure. Okay. Money. Yeah, I need money. I need money and I need horses. And one can conceivably lead to the other. Mine is 600. Has a more powerful... Like, fuck, he has a more powerful army than me. I don't want money, I want my elephant. Where's my elephant? That's basically me. Where's my elephant? Where are my horses? Is there anything worth raiding around here? There's you. The Ogrash could... Oh, you're scary. No, you're not that scary. Oh, you are scary. Oh. Fuck. Okay, he has 13,000 men. Alright. Have I gotten the sick throat singing yet? Get his ass. I'm trying. What, you mean get my ass? Did someone say elephant? Hannibal has entered the chat. Hannibal, you're a long way from Rome. White cake, usually with holes poked in them to either let warmed up runny jelly or unset jello soak in. Then you chill it in the fridge for like half a day. That actually sounds pretty good, especially on a hot night. Yeah. Yeah, I would go for that. That sounds great. If you remember the glitch from Roads to Power where they would give you a free building in your estate. Oh, is that when people say they're going to give you one and then they just don't? Or... I vaguely remember the bug. Left me a free yard upgrade and they're like... And then you check you... Oh, yeah, they just screw you over. Okay. Yeah, I remember the bug. Alright. This fucking guy. I'm not gonna pay you tribute. Alright, you fucking prick. Just... Give me a reason. Give me a reason to come over there and fuck you up. Give me a fucking reason. I'd burned down Byzantium to get back in the black after that event. I was so mad. I thought it gave me the one thing that unlocks the Iron Cavalry tradition. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not too happy about nomadic tributaries just randomly deciding they don't have to pay you tribute anymore. I've fought huge wars in this to gain tributaries, and then literally, like, a month later, they'll just go, I don't want to anymore, and they just stop. Like, legitimately, what is the point? I might as well just build up my herd passively if that's going to happen, while I raid. You need to just always be stacking dread. I had like a bunch of dread though. I'm pretty sure I did. Or be scared than the guy next door to maintain obedience. It's just, it's like, if you fight a war, like at least make the tributary like last as long as the truce, you know? At least have it last the truce. For the time being, I'll join the Confederation, but once I get 10,000 herd, I'm going to leave it. Yeah. Okay, he's decided... He has 2,000 men, I have 1,700. I'm pretty sure I can win that fight, though. I just need to bait him into attacking me. Because he has horsemen and I have mountain archers. And we're in the mountains. Yeah. I'm about to course correct this guy. Fuck you, eat shit. They're supposed to be stuck for 5 years because you get the player get stuck. The AI can cheat. Yeah, it's so frustrating. I think something they're doing is they're becoming tributaries and then they're migrating. And then because they no longer share a border with me, that gets them just out of paying tribute. But again, it begs the question of like, why would I fight a war for a tributary if they could just immediately decide they're no longer going to be a tributary? I think if I make a settled people into a tributary, I'm okay. You can never find the migrate option while playing. Ordinarily, it's this button here, down at the bottom, but you need to have a single province to migrate. If you have more than one province, you can't migrate. Yeah, it's gonna take me so long to get to 10k. Especially if I have to, like, keep my men-at-arms topped up as well. I really need to get, like... I need to increase millet storage a bunch. Yeah, so because I'm quote-unquote Duke of this area, anyone who migrates in here has the option to bend the knee to me, but it's only for these 3 or 4 provinces. Yeah, come on. Attack me again. See how it ends. See how it ends for you. Oh, you got a lot of troops there. Oh, it's actually not ending well. Fuck. He's got Matacans as well. Do Steppe Raiders counter Matacans? They do. Oh. Who's defending? Me. Yeah, I've got the archers, but I'll be honest, unless you're fighting in mountains, they're kind of mid. Their main advantages are the fact that they don't have any terrain weaknesses, and they get winter bonuses, but that's about it. Like, they're incredibly mid, otherwise, in my opinion. I mean, in theory, the fact that I'm fighting in mountains means that any kind of cavalry they have should be taking a bunch of penalties. But they're taking penalties while countering my archers, so it's kind of like... you know... I don't know about this one. I don't know how good that is. I think the reason that I'm not seeing the full benefit is because I'm fighting other guys that have tribes of the north. If I was fighting a completely foreign invader that can't function in permafrost, I'd probably be doing okay. Like, if I was fighting Mongols, for example, I'd probably be creaming them every time they attack me. Okay, yeah, I just need to white piece this, I think. Or do I just keep... No, come on, attack me. Yeah, I mean, the Finnish archers just kind of rock in general, but especially on their home turf. I remember having really good experiences with the Baltic archers as well, around like Samogitia and Lithuania and places like that, Estonia. The archers you get around there are really good. Yeah, come on, attack me. Yeah, Metzenvadja, or however you say it. Very good men-at-arms. Probably some of the best archers you can get. Am I just maxed out on Battle War Score? No, it's because they have ticking... Right, shit. I need to take some land. Of course my brothers won't get me any kind of alliance. Wow. All of these suitors and all of them suck. Bro. Are you serious? Not a single positive, like at the bottom there's a single positive trade. I mean, if I can't get an alliance, I want congenital traits. I'm just not seeing any. At the moment, that's kind of my priority is alliance first, and then genes after. Whatever, I'll just take the top guy. .4 months, that's it's gonna be a while. It's the 10,000 herd number. That seems unreasonably high to me. But maybe that's just me talking. That seems atrociously high to get a kingdom. Come on, finish the siege. Yes. Especially if you're taking war losses, you know? You're at war with this... What? Oh, it's because I'm in hostile territory. Okay. Oh, shit. Retreat. Get out of there. This war is... this war is frustrating. Oh no, I should have taken the white piece. I didn't think that if I declared war on one of my tributaries leaving, the other would join it. I thought I was just going to be fighting one of them, you know? They did not explain that particularly well when I declared the war. Bruh. Bruh. I'm rolling back. I'm rolling back a save. Bruh. Okay, why can I not refill my men-at-arms? Is it because I have any men in hostile territory? Because that's a bit shit, if that's the case. Nice. Yeah, if you have any men in hostile territory, you can't reinforce them. Even if most of your army is not in hostile territory. Those 30 guys that I had raiding were stopping, like, the other 700 from replenishing. This is actually quite a good choke point to stop them from marching to stop the siege here. Because they have to come through here. Nice. Yeah, I'm maxed out war score from battles. Oh, damn it. Right, I need to take that holding, I think. I need to take the leader's holding. It's weird because I can't take my own advice. I tell people all the time if I'm playing, like, don't look at the war summary, don't look at the predicted battle outcome, because it lies. It lies constantly. So the predicted battle outcome for that was, oh, you should win this easily. And then when I actually pick the fight, I get my shit rocked. I don't think I'm going to beat them there. Maybe. No, I don't think I am. Oh, yes! Nice. Yeah, it just lies to you. Just don't pay attention to it. Intuition is correct way more often. Imagine the entire army starving dead because one dude fucked off for a scouting mission. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like though, right? Not my caravan, master. No. There we go. What are we working towards? Onager? Onager? Why Onager? What are we sieging here, guys? Each other? Like, we don't have fortifications. Bad news. There we go. Okay. Becomes tributary, starts with high herd, starts with high prestige transfer. One-way truce for you 15 years, pays you 1300 herd. That will not replace my losses, but I'll still take it. Spends 150, you gain 150, you gain legitimacy. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on not declaring wars for tributaries, because, again, as I've said, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna focus on... Oh, come on, this is practically free, though. You know what? I'm gonna take the land. I'm not gonna tributize him. I'm gonna take his land. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I have stewardship. There's a fly in this room and it's really pissing me off. I mean, in reality, the Mongols actually had incredibly good siege weapon. They had incredibly good siege warfare, and they had these incredible war machines, but a lot of them were taken from China. They were Chinese siege engineers. Hydrate, stretch. Well, I just stretched. Let me do the hydrate. You know, I kind of like eccentric. I'll take eccentric. The plus 20% lifestyle XP is actually huge. Which mountains are these? In like, what do we call this mountain range now? It's not the Urals, because I'm pretty sure the Urals are around here, right? Which mountains are these? Up here. Also, I think it was Denton said earlier, like, yurts look comfy as fuck. They actually do. Yurts look incredibly comfy. I mean, you know, they're made of felt. They seem reasonably, like, sturdy. Yeah, no, a yurt looks great. Like, if you're out in the steppe, especially. The mobile homes of the past. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna put the extra grazing land to much better use than having another tributary. Someone's trying to steal my herd. That's no good. The movement speed while land raiding is pretty nice. Additional loot capacity. What else we got? Herd conversion into horde riders, yes. More troops, please. I'm going to take the court yet. I don't have many tributaries at the moment, but that'll make them a little more valuable. What's your opinion on the new raiding stances? I've not had a chance to really test them out yet. Because, like, the default one kind of maximizes your herd income, and that's... Whenever I'm raiding, it's with the intent of... It's with the intent of gaining additional herd size, you know? Oh, these are both interesting. These are both going to be huge when I have a bigger realm. It won't really do much for me at the moment. The default one is basically the best unless you're traveling all the way to Eastern Rome, then the gig is still everyone's pretty sick, one that potentially gives you innovations. Oh, okay. I mean, I can see there being some use, like if you want some quick money, maybe the imprisoned people one is pretty good. Like the one specifically designed around taking hostages. I'd have to test that one out as the Norse, actually. If Norse characters can do that, that's going to be pretty huge. Okay, I can actually get marriages for alliances now. Who are you? Yeah, okay. I thought my game crashed for a second there. Husan of the Mongols. He's 70 years old, but fuck it. Yeah, I think I need to keep pouring more and more money into millet storage. I need to be fertility maxing. If I'm not migrating, I need to be fertility maxing. My brother? Oh, he's asking me for like 900. Okay, he's becoming an adventurer. Yeah, he took a bunch of my herd. God damn it. Fertility maxing is such a wild fucking concept. Yeah, but I need to be fertile. If I'm fertile, everything will be better. I need to keep increasing the millet storage here. Because especially as like we're in the mountains, right? You know, it's like, eh. Ooh, I should do a neige. It's free money. Yeah, I'm actually kind of the opinion the neiges are a little OP. I would not be surprised if they get a nerf in an upcoming patch because they're basically free. And they give you so much stuff if you do, like, even if you get like up to just like successful, you know. Yeah, it's free money. It's free real estate, basically. Herd gain, yeah. Let's do some raiding. Who have we got? Who's looking submissive and raidable at the moment? That actually has something worth taking. That's a big part of it. I need someone who's actually worth raiding. There's these guys. I mean, it's 9 gold. It's like nothing. I actually don't think the raiding lifestyle is going to be really worth all that much in this part of the world, because there's nothing really worth raiding. I think I rather than just be like a raider, I need to be a herder, I think. It's a good quality of life thing, but it really just drives home that there's nothing worth raiding around here. Hey, I have a blood brother. Bazaar slices into the meat of his hand, saying, "When we become Anda, our lives become one. Brother, I pledge to love you forever and guard you well. I swear the same oath, inflict the wound, and bind my blood with my new brothers. Our pact sealed, we trade fine gifts, eat well, and share a single fur for the night's slumber. We dream of the battles to come." I got an achievement. Wow. There's the adventure raid stance, which reduces attrition. Oh. I mean, I'm not really struggling with attrition at the moment, but that's an interesting one. Oh, brilliant strategist. You love to see it. You love to see it. Kuzbas. He's my primary heir. I'd rather go for a congenital trait on him. Okay, that's not an option. Yes, other wolf. Why not? Yeah, all my income's coming from my herd. Do I want to get the next millet storage upgrade? That gets me another internal upgrade, or do I want to save up for the main yard? I think I'll get the next millet storage. Although yard upgrade will probably pay off more in the long run. I'll go yard. Oh, I can demand payments. Yeah. Huge. Actually huge. Okay, I'm being called to war. That's basically free prestige, so let's do it. In fact, can I get my son leading the army? He needs the practice, so. I don't like that engagement though. Why do you have so few troops? You have 2,000 troops. Where are they? One of my guys had a dream about me. Okay. Alright, son. Good luck. No. No, he... Okay, retreat. Get out of there. Ugh, son. And enough. You know what? I did my due diligence. I fought a battle, alright? I do not have the herd numbers to be messing around with these guys. They both died after the blood brother thing. Yeah, I'm sure IRL some people probably did die from infections, but murder Sarang Rabdan. Which one is Sarang Rabdan? Oh, it's my spy master. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That meant that, you know, whatever you were swearing an oath upon just deemed you not worthy. Bizarre. Bizarre, my blood brother is plotting against my spy master. bizarre. No. Yeah, I get that the game's like, oh, don't you want to be a cool, like, horse raider? At the moment, I'm just kind of like, no. No, I don't. I just wanna herd goats in the mountains. I have my herds, and I am happy. No. Monthly renown, control growth, champion yet. That's what a lot of them were like. They were just like, dude, I want to have enough to eat and raise my children. Yeah, pretty much. I think for the next year I'd upgrade. Yeah, I need high dominance, okay. More millet storage. Store more millet. Somebody kills your family, it's time for a multi-generation vengeance war that burns like a third of the known world. That's basically Genghis Khan's origin story. There is a timeline where no one fucks with him and he just lives a quiet life. My wife? Why does everyone hate my spy master? Rip Genghis Khan would have loved Stardew Valley. Because he's a spy. Someone, like, you have a king who's just not paying attention and the spy master, like, greets him. He's like, oh my god, a spy! Like, kills him. Yeah, my spy master just has nothing but enemies, apparently. He doesn't have a lot of troops, so I'm going to tributize him. But watch him break free like 2 months later. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's try that again, shall we? Literally hide Littlefinger. Littlefinger if he lived out in Siberia, I guess, yeah. Why am I invoking? I'm gonna see if turning my tributaries obedient helps with keeping them under control. Chaos is a yurt. Chaos is a horse. Okay, so I could migrate there. But then, wouldn't I lose... I think I'd lose, like, my title, right? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think I need to... Unless I'm really misunderstanding how the migration mechanic works. I feel like it would make more sense to stay in place and just build my herd up passively. Unless, like, I'm open to, like, be severely misunderstanding how this mechanic works, but... I mean, even if I migrate, like, the fertility is fucked just about everywhere else around here, you know, so... That's one of the complaints? Okay. You're better off just building up infrastructure. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it feels, but I'm at, like, a real slump here, because I need to get up to 10k. I guess I could go intrigue and start stealing other people's herds. That's possible. That could work. Oh, I didn't even think about stargazers. Right, because they can call for assemblies, which increase fertility, right? Yeah. I think once I get a few more ranks in Administrator, I'm going to switch to Intrigue, and I'm going to start stealing other people's horses. Or goats, as it may be, because I think that's like... Because we're in the mountains, I think our herds are just like giant herds of goats. "8 million goats used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. 8 million goats used to live on this mountain. Now it's a ghost town. Mission failed. We'll get them next time." In Providence, actually not that bad for me. I'm actually doing okay on money, I think. I should probably get more men-at-arms, but getting more men-at-arms is going to be at odds with me building up, money, you know? Or herds. I probably want to get some kind of cavalry. If I get 1 unit of lancers and 1 unit of heavy horse archers, I think that'll be enough to counter most things. Now, I should probably take horse archers over heavy horse archers, because heavy horse archers take the... They take the winter penalties. All of them take mountain penalties. Good night, Rob. It's good to see you. Oh, but the stats. The stats. Yeah, I think I should get heavy horse archers. They're just too good. They're just too good. Wife dead? Yeah, I'm gonna be progressing on max speed a bit while I build up the size of the herd. And then on the side, I'm just increasing the size of my army. Ooh, Keeper of the Horses increases horse gain. Hell yeah. $7,000 herd. Mr. Budman's up. Who's that? Oh, it's my half-brother. Okay. I'm sorry, ally. I don't really want to help you. I was gonna hang back here. It's fine. Honestly, looking at all this kind of makes me want to play Mountain Blade again. Just as a horse archer. Right? Yeah, right? Okay. Let's do a hunt. Gather a death stack of Kurjit veterans and just roll through everyone. It works great until you have to fight a siege as a defender, and then you just get, like, pasted because you don't have your horses. Although their archers do tend to be pretty good. I got a new bow. Yeah, it's not as good. Whatever. I fear no man, but Swadian knights they scare. Yeah, you and me both. Compassionate. What are the virtues? Hunter, brave, generous, temperate. Vengeful, craven, greedy. Yeah, fine, you can be compassionate. $8,500. Getting close. There's a great mod for Warband called Gekkokujo, which takes place in 16th century Japan. I've not tried that one yet. So it's like Sengoku era Japan. Well, I guess 16th century? Yeah, I guess that would count, right? Was that the Sengoku Jidai, or was that later? 1500s, yeah, okay. Oh, that gives you higher obedience from Kurultai. Man. Name me a single playstyle in this game where Administrator isn't the best tree. It's actually absurd how broken this one is. It's good for everyone. Everyone loves an Administrator, I guess. There's a bunch of clans, like a lot of them, and there's some neat mechanics like neutral fortresses that you can take, which produce soldiers and or wares. Sengoku Jidai starts in 1545 and ends in 1601. I get it. Okay. Yeah, that actually sounds really neat. I should check that out. What I really want to... part of me really wants to play... There's like a really scuffed, like, Naruto mod. I kind of want to try that one, but it's probably super out of date now. I want to try, like, scuffed warband mods. Ooh, anyone good? Eh. Hey, do you want to marry my granddaughter? 0.9% risk of inbreeding. That's fine. That's alright. Played for a mod for the Witcher universe, which, for lack of a better word, was unpolished. Unpolished. I mean, who would you play as? I guess you could play as Nilfgaard and, like, Temeria. Like, I guess, like, the Northern Kingdoms. Hey, tribute time. I should just safety save here anyway. I'm almost at 10k. I just noticed. Sick. Or I can get hit with Stolen Herd. That... It was my brother-in-law. Okay. Well, I was almost there. It completely dropped the concept of witches being rare. You could just have full armies of wolf school witches that just wiped everything. Yeah, that sounds absurd. Oh, my wife died in childbirth. You hate to see it. That's fresh alliance, though. They get plus 10 piece accept. Oh! For like a tier 3? Oh my god. F generic wife number 2, you'll be missed. I mean, she was a decent wife. She was my second wife. I am on wife number 3 now, though. Alright, 10k. That's a cute little icon up there. I like that. Okay, so can construct Great Main Yurt, can use the move into conquered lands decision, can settle the steppe. Independent nomadic rulers get access to Overrun Kingdom. Okay. There was also a Star Wars mod called Bear Force. Don't ask me why. They just overlaid a space skybox over the map. Looked kind of borked, but was also genius in its simplicity. Wait, but were the troops like Star Wars? Like, what era of Star Wars are we talking about here? Right. Okay, I have to win this war. And if I win this war, I become king of Bertio. Or Boeotia. Boeotia. Played Star Wars mod for Warband that, yeah, it was Imperial era, and there was Dark Jedi and Jedi and Stormtroopers. It was good. I mean, that's making me think I need to play the Morrowind Star Wars mod, but... I love that shit, man. I love, like, scuffed total conversion mods. They're so good. There was, oh my god, years ago, I played I played a warband mod that was... It was like British football hooligans. So you had like dustbin lids for shields and shit. It was kind of inspired. Like, rather than rocks, you were like throwing bricks at each other. Probably help if I called my allies to the war, right? That'd be a good idea. Ah, shit. That's not gonna be enough to win. I need to do what I normally do, where I, like, lure them into attacking me defensively. I need you to march towards me, come on. There's a mod tomorrow that takes it to the town of Zhem in Kazakhstan, and there are Dwemer involved. We watched a interesting video about that on stream. Jilly Door helpfully pointed out, apparently there is some of the graffiti in the mod is a slur. And it was interesting to learn about the kind of like story behind it. Like, most people just looked at it, went haha Gobnik and Morrowind, and then they just kind of moved on. But there was actually quite a bit of depth to that. Yeah, Warlocracy did a very interesting video on it. That's what you know from? Okay. Yeah, Warlocracy is probably my favorite channel on YouTube at the moment. He does amazing content. We're kind of at stalemate here. Whoever attacks first loses, basically. He's writing a book. Oh, it's a Slavjank book, right? He's writing a book specifically about Slavjank. Yeah, it's people's history of Slavjank. It's gonna get pulled from shelves once they get to the Planet Alcatraz chapter. Okay, they just needed a little bit of impetus to chase me into my land. Alright, attack me in the mountains, come on. Nice. Excellent, good shit. But without Slavjank, we wouldn't have Cossacks. Exactly. We wouldn't have bootleg, nuclear-based Warcraft, total conversion, like, bootleg mods. Oh, that's so many men. That's so... Where are you getting all these men from? I need to bait them into another bad attack. Or do I? Better army commander. How good is that commander? I still can't believe they got away with it. It's impressive, isn't it? Hmm. I really hope I finish this war before I die. Yep, make the same mistake. Come on. Awesome. Aliens come to Azeroth, aka Earth, and they just give orcs and humans nukes to fuck around and find out. Like, sometimes that's all the plot you need, you know? No, I think one of the main reasons I like Warlocracy so much is I appreciate a Slavic perspective explaining things in a way that I wouldn't necessarily understand, because there's so much misinformation here about the kind of, like, Slavosphere, as it were. I'm hopeful with the river crossing that might be enough to tip it, but... yeah, there we go. Got it. I'm now a king. I'm now a Khan. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's actually sick. That's so good. Vice versa, Americans online give me the type of culture shocks I don't even get when I travel. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's easy to forget, especially with the internet, that, like, different parts of the world have different ways of thinking, you know? That's so good. That looks so awesome. Do we speak Mongolic? Oh yeah, Mongolic language. Huh. The fact that you Westerners don't worship Heroes of Might and Magic and Gothic is still weird to me. Hey, on the list of games that I'm going to stream one day, I do have a Piranha Bytes game, okay? So don't you give me that shit. Don't you give me that shit. You may see Piranha Bytes on here. Is it risen? It is not risen. Funnily enough, just the other day, Set came in saying they found a sealed copy of Risen 3. It is Elex, yeah. I have Elex and Elex too. I feel like Elex is going to be a journey. Play Gothic, that's the good PB games. Yeah, I don't know, it's... I've heard that while it's the good PB game, it is still, like, janky, you know? There's a certain amount of jank you gotta get your way through, you know? But skip Dawn of the Gods for Gothic 3. Is that like an expansion? Okay, so there's a Dynasty Legacy called Piece of the Great Khan. How do I get that? Oh, so that's for maxing out Nomadic. And it basically just gives them cities. Curious. Okay. Alright. Gothic is super fucking scuffed. The combat system's made out of wood. Yeah, I definitely want to give Elex a go, because I have Elex and Elex too. I think those are the two only Piranha games that I own. I don't think I own Risen. I don't think I have Gothic, I'd have to double check. I'm pretty sure I don't have Gothic though. But I mean, I streamed Might and Magic 6, 7, and 8. There was actually, I think those are the first games I streamed after I got, I think that was before I even got affiliate. I think I got to affiliate by streaming Might and Magic. And I kind of miss it, I kind of want to go back. I am aware that, like, kind of one of the main aspects of Gothic is kind of lost in translation, which is the original German voice acting. They didn't localize it particularly well. Apparently, if you play it in the original German, everyone has a very specific way of speaking where if you're German, you immediately pick up on it. Might and Magic games are not really that popular around here, but Poles love Heroes of Might and Magic, so yeah. By my understanding, Slavs do as well, yeah. Just all across the Slavosphere, everyone loves... oh, and in the Baltics as well. Just that whole part of the world, everyone loves Heroes of Might and Magic. Couldn't tell you why, maybe it's because it was in a lot of flea markets, but... I started watching you stream some 6, still need to try 6 and 7 since they're kind of objectively better than 8. Yeah, I think probably out of all the Might and Magic games we played, 6 is probably my favourite purely for nostalgia, But if I had to pick which one's the best game, probably 7. 7, I think, is like the best, you know? Pose as well as slow. Yeah. You only played Might and Magic X. Oh. I'm so sorry, Roasted Leaf. I think I have X. Oh, I think I had X. I don't think I have it anymore. What do you mean? X is, I'm just refreshing my memory. Yeah, X is like the reboot that they did. Yeah, yeah. I played it a little bit. I didn't get very far. Oh, and I died. Oh, Stampede! My father Namzil succumbed to fatal apoplexy. The dawn of my rule breaks. The disunited voices of the Kurultai echo over the rolling hills. In the dead of night, my herd stampeded. Fires raged, beasts panicked. This was no accident, they were roused, they were hurt. My cocky sister Mandakai greets me with a toothy grin. I recovered most of them. The rest still thunder towards the Kentil Mongols. God damn it, I lost like 2,000 horses. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, it's been years since I played X. I remember not liking it that much, but like I said, I didn't get that far into it, so... I just remember playing it and thinking I could be playing 6 or 7 instead. Okay, so I guess next is... I mean, the Mongol Empire? I could go for the Kyrgyz Khanate, I guess. World of Zine also seems good, but I don't know how much trouble there'd be to get running. I think if you get it on GOG, it runs pretty good. I know for a lot of people that's their favorite. Funnily enough, that's their favorite one. It seems a little too primitive for me to get into. I think the furthest I'm willing to go back is probably 6. Polish VA for Gothic is amazing too. Like, there are legit people who could just quote the entire game by heart. It's that memorable. I mean, that's kind of what I like from what I've heard about, like, the German VA, is because everyone in the original German speaks like a gruff, like, miner or factory worker, which is, like, obviously not something you would expect from, like, a fantasy setting. And then you hear the English voice acting, and it's just the goofiest thing you've ever heard. Like, sorry, I'm just stretching. Like, my back cracked really loudly there. Okay. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. Amdo. Polish version has a perfect balance between gruff, gritty, and whimsical. Okay. World of Zine has some fuck you player moments in it. Oh man. Like Might and Magic did, like 6 did especially. Oh, you drank from this fountain? Okay, dickhead, have fun being eradicated. you gain like 10 luck and then you're eradicated. Like completely just wiped. You're dead. Like I still think probably the hardest thing I did in any Might and Magic game was probably getting through the Tomb of Varn in 6. That was like fucked how hard that was. Like I legit would not have gotten through that without a walkthrough. Tomb of Varn was... oh, it was rough. If you don't remember what Tomb of Varn is, it's the pyramid in 6. In the desert, absolutely surrounded by dragons. Oh my god, Tomb of Varn kicked my ass, I remember it. It was a lot to deal with. It's huge. Oh yeah, I mean, it's a great looking dungeon. It's probably one of the best looking dungeons in the game. It's just... man, you gotta fight for a lot on that. Okay, I think I'm starting to wind down on CK3. I'm probably gonna keep streaming for just a little bit more, but I think I'm just gonna do some half sword. Just for like 20 minutes or so. Just to kind of cap this whole thing off. But, I mean, Khans of the Steppe is neat. It's just, it's not a sorry, let me get a drink. It's not a style of play I'm used to. Oh, man. Diablo is also very popular in Poland, or at least it used to be. Oh, okay. Let me just stretch my neck, my back, my crack. Coughed all of the water out of my body. There's an infamous TV show. I mean, it's not so infamous anymore, but it used to be. Called Brass Eye, and it was basically back in like the 90s. It was basically the British version of The Onion. In that it was like it was like spoof news, and specifically like investigative reporting, right? But obviously it was like stupid, right? Like it was silly what they were doing. And they got into a bit of hot water with people because they did an episode that lampooned like the hysteria around like fear around child abusers. So they would have like a story about how like a suspected sex offender disguised himself as a school to lure in children and stuff like that, you know. And in one of them, it's about drugs, and the special drug they have is called cake. And they have all these actual celebrities on who don't know it's not real, and they're all like, oh, you know, you're abusing cake. Kids today are doing cake on the streets. And there's one bloke, and he goes, a little boy did cake, and he cried all the water out of his body. And this guy like doesn't know it's a spoof, and he's like reading this shit out. Like, he cried all the water out of his body. What am I doing here? Alright, you have to die. Right, there goes one. Oh, what did I get hit by? Oh, I've lost one of my arms, I think. Yeah, they injured one of my arms. Shit, that's not good. I now can't move? I'm like not paying attention. One of the people running it, very bald guy, became a sexist politician. You know, the comedian to like right-wing politician pipeline is actually a lot shorter than people realize, I think. Especially if you're the kind of guy who's all like, oh, I'm saying what other people are too scared to say, you know. There we go. Right. Die. 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 Just surrender. This can end at any time, my friend. Yay. Yes. I'm glad I have earbuds in. Oh, Susan Turpin, hello. Let me get the screen. Let me get the screaming off the screen. Yeah, it's I'm only gonna play this for a little bit before I wrap up. I've been looking at maps for so long. I just want to see some carnage, you know, which is a bit of a crazy thing to say, but. Ooh. I'm gonna pass out. Drop it. And I'm down. Get out of there. Come on. Okay, his legs aren't protected. Go for the legs. Got him. Nicked him. Yep, go for the legs. Go for the legs. Parliament's cafeteria has alcohol in the menu, like straight vodka. So periodically we get news about an MP being completely shit-faced during a hearing. I feel like worldwide that used to happen a lot more often. Also, can we have a moment of silence for the Canadian Tory party? Okay, that's enough of a moment of silence. shit, this may be it. Because that's a mace. Oh, yeah, that's a concussion. Yep. Yeah, he got me. Yeah, I got bonked. I got bonked bad. Owie? Owie. Guys, quit it. Oh. Well, he got me somewhere. Wow, he really rung my bell with that one. What the hell? I actually can't tell. Okay, I just heard a weird noise. I think someone might be trying to get my attention, so I'm actually gonna like raid out now. But thank you for joining. It's wonderful to see you all. So housekeeping, tomorrow is gonna be Sea of Thieves with Ophi. It's been a while. But he kept saying, oh, I miss you, I want you back on. And, you know, I kind of miss doing the whole shtick, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. That's actually going to be a very early start. So I'll post on Blue Sky and in the Discord about that when I'm going live. But yeah, this was neat expansion. If I go back to another Paradox game, it'll probably be Old World Blues again. But, yeah. Alright, who we got? Who's online? Flicky? Flicky's playing House Flipper? Oh my god. Yeah, we're raiding Flicky. Alright. You've been wonderful. I will see you all on the next one.